Hands up, hearts open, wide as the sky. We lift you high, we lift you high. Hands up, hearts open, wide as we cry. God, we lift your name high. Let all the other names fade away. Let all the other names fade away until there's only you. Let all the other names fade away. Let all the other names fade away. Jesus, take your place. Jesus, take your place. Jesus, take your place. Jesus, take your place. Welcome guys to Gospel Worship Academy. Today we're going to go over learning our 3 minor chords to add that onto our 3 primary major chords. Okay, so today we're going to learn the E minor chord, and then we'll also learn the A minor chord as well as the B minor chord. Okay, so grab your guitar and let's get started. So to play the E minor chord, we place our index on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, just like this. Okay, and then we place our 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Okay, and now we actually play those two together, our index and our 2nd finger. Okay, just like that. Great. And then always, we like to always have our anchor shapes to actually start the chord, okay, when we're playing the key of G. So to do that, we'll place our 4th finger, pinky, on the high E string on the 3rd fret, okay? And then we'll place our ring finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So play those two just together. Okay, great. And then now we add the other two, the 1st and 2nd finger together. And now we're actually going to strum from the low E string. So we strum from the low E string. All right, so now let's strum that together. Great, so that's called E minor. Also, I like to take out just the 2nd finger sometimes and just play everything. Okay, because it's just easier to fret, especially in the beginning. And if I want more of a minor sound, then I add it in. Great, so that was our first chord, E minor. Our second chord today will be A minor 7, okay? And it's based off the A minor chord. And to play the A minor 7, we'll place our index finger on the 2nd fret, 1st fret. Okay, just like that. And now we'll place our 2nd finger, our middle, on the 4th fret, 2nd fret. Okay. And that's it. And now we'll just strum down from the 5th string. Great. So that's an A minor 7 chord. All right. Now to work on our last 3rd minor chord for today, it will be the B minor 7 chord. And with that one, we'll start with our anchor shapes again here. Great. On the 3rd fret of the 1st and 2nd string, 3rd and 4th fingers. Great. So now we'll add our pointer on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Great. Okay, and now we'll strum down from the 5th string. Great. So that's called B minor 7. So those are our 3 minor chords that are good to memorize. So, feel free to strum those, give it each 4 strums. Okay, that's the B minor, and A minor 7. 4, okay, and then E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now, how do we actually use these chords in our songs, right? So now we know the 1, 4, 5 are G major chord, our 4 C major chord, okay, and our D, our 5 major chord. Okay, we're in the key of G. So as always, we like to count from the starting note of that key, which would be G. So since we're in a G major scale, so it would be G, A, B, C, D. So that's why G is 1, and that's why A, B, C, D. So that's why C is 4, and then D is 5, all right? And then E, so E minor is actually 6 in that key, and then F sharp, and then back to G, okay? Great. In the key of G, G, A, that's why A minor is actually the 2 chord, and then B is actually the 3, B minor is actually the 3 chord, okay? C, D, E, and then E is the 6 chord, all right? So how do we actually use this in a song? So as an example, in today's demo song, White as the Sky, we have a 6 chord in that song, right? So it starts on a 4, so it starts on a C major, and then back to the G major 1 chord, and then from the 1 chord it goes to the 6 chord, 6 E minor, okay? And then add that E in there, okay? Has the E minor in there, and then D, the 5, okay? So 4, 6, 5, again, 4, 2, 6, 2, 5, 2. So that's even like the count that you could use there. So every chord you play it 2 times. So 4, 2, 1, 2, 6, 2, 5, 2. So what I'm doing here, I'm just adding so I say the chord number first. If I'm playing the 4 chord, I say 4. And then I'm adding for every chord, I'm adding the 2 for the 2 count in it. So it's 4, 2, 1, 2, 6, 2, 5, 2, 4. Great. So let's try that together. 1, 2, ready, go. 4, 2, 1, 2, 6, 2. Great, so that's a quick demo of how to get the 6 chord, the E minor chord into your playing. So now how do we add the A minor, the 2 chord, and also the B minor, the 3 chord, okay? So one thing that we can do here, one thing that gospel musicians like to do is use substitutions. And so for example, instead of starting on the 4, okay, you could actually substitute a 2 chord for that, the A minor 7. Right? And then also for the 3 chord, so another way that we can also play the 3 chord, the B minor 7 chord, is we can actually just play a G over B. So which would be more of like a major form of the 3 chords. So another 3 chord alternative is just to play a G over B. So that's just having your pointer here on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then the anchor shapes right here. So here we strum down from the 5th string, okay? It's more of a major sound. It's used more as a passing chord, okay? But it can also be used as a substitution for the 3 chord if you need more of a major sounding alternative to the 3 minor chord, okay? All right, so here's an example how we can use these minor chords as substitutions in really pretty much any song, okay? It's just a matter of trying it out to see if it works, or if you want to maybe create some interest in the song. So here's an example. 4, 6, 5. Now let's try this second time around on the 2 instead of the 4. And okay. So now this second time around, let's start on the 2 instead of the 4. So 2, 1. Okay, 6, 5. And now let's substitute the 2 and the 3. So 2 for the 4, and then instead of the 1, we'll play a 3 chord, a 1 over 3, and then go to 6. Okay, and then the 5 chords. So let's see how does that work in the song. Okay, so let's use the same song, White as the Sky, and play through just to see how you can use this as a substitution in your songs. Okay, so I'm gonna play the regular way, and then I'll try to add the substitutions. Okay, great. 1, 2, ready, go. Hands up, hearts open, white as the sky. let's just repeat that first line again of the song. So, hands up, hearts open wide as the sky. We lift you high. We lift you high. Now we're gonna use substitution here again. We'll repeat the first two lines again. Hands up, hearts open wide as we cry. We lift you high. We lift you high. Okay, so here's a demo of the minor chords, and also the major chords are 1, 4, 5, and even our 2, 3, 6 in the song. So 1, 2, ready, go. Hands up, hearts open wide as the sky. We lift you high. We lift you high. Hands up, hearts open wide as we cry. God, we lift your name high. Let all the other names fade away. Hey. Let all the other names fade away. Till there's only you. Let all the other names fade away. Jesus, take your place. Jesus, take your place. Hands up, hearts open wide as the sky. We lift you high. We lift you high. Hands up, hearts open wide as we cry. God, we lift your name high. Great, so that was our tutorial today on the 3 minor chords, the E minor chord, A minor chord, and the B minor, and also its alternative major form, G over B or 1 over 3. I hope you will continue to practice these, get these under your hands, and start to use them in songs. If this tutorial has been a blessing for you, remember to also like and subscribe, and be on the lookout for more tutorials coming your way.